and welcome. My name is Donald Curry. I'm a master hypnotist, NLP practitioner, and hypnosis instructor. In this video, we're going to talk about how to make better choices in your life. And at the end of this video, you're going to have the opportunity to experience a mini hypnosis session that will help you to make better choices in your life. The average person thinks 30 to 50,000 thoughts a day. That's a lot of thoughts. And many of those thoughts are actually choices and decisions that we're trying to find the answer to. These choices could be around simple things, such as what we're going to eat next, having a chocolate bar or having an apple. Or perhaps the choice is more complex in nature. The decision to leave a relationship or stay in it. It is the choices that we make within each moment of each day that molds our habits and our behaviors, and eventually our outcome and destiny in life. Regardless of whether you're trying to become more physically fit, stop smoking, or improve your performance at work, it all comes down to making different choices for yourself.
My favorite quote from Viktor E. Frankl, the author of Man's Search for Meaning, is, "Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom."
So the technique that I'm going to share with you now is a very powerful technique that I use with my clients in the clinic. It's simple to use, easy to understand, and very practical to apply to your life. And it is called the two roads technique. There are pros and cons to each choice that we make. In fact, most of the choices that we make are either for long-term or short-term gratification. An example of short-term gratification is having the chocolate bar. You know that a chocolate bar is going to make you feel good for a moment. But that moment comes and goes very quickly, and that gratification leaves just as quickly as it came. However, when you have an apple, that's long-term gratification, because the more that you make that choice, the more that you know that you're doing the right thing for your body, the more you're giving your body the nourishment that it needs. That's long-term gratification. With the two roads technique, you're taking these things into consideration by thinking each choice through. And for this demonstration of the two roads technique, I'm going to use the choice between the chocolate bar and the apple. If you could imagine yourself standing at a fork in the road. A fork in a road with two paths, one that leads to the left and one that leads to the right. The road to the left is a low road. It's a downward road. The road on the right is sort of on an incline, going upwards. A little bit harder to climb, but doable. The road on the left is the easy path. It's the path that most people travel down because it's the easy road to take. And the road on the right is the high road. It's a little bit more difficult. It's the road less traveled because most people perceive it to be a little bit more difficult. The road on the left is the choice of taking the chocolate. It's the easy road. And the road on the left is the road of taking the apple, the healthy choice. The way that the two roads technique works is through visualization. So if I was to take the low road, and if I close my eyes, and if I actually picture and visualize myself having the chocolate bar, maybe it would feel good for a moment, but then chances are I wouldn't feel so good about that choice. And chances are I would, at some point, maybe wish that I didn't have the chocolate bar. Not always. There might be some times that I would want that chocolate bar, but right now with this choice, chances are I wouldn't feel good about that choice. So at least I know that now. So then, if I were to close my eyes and imagine having the apple, taking bites of the apple, and that would feel really good, as I could taste the apple and smell the apple and notice how good that it made me feel. And then after I had the apple, chances are I would feel really proud of myself. I would feel really good. That's the way that this technique works. It allows you to be aware of the pros and the cons of each choice. The road on the right has no cons. There's only health, wellness, and vitality. The road on the left, there was some undesirable feelings that were there. So at this moment in time, chances are I would choose the apple. This is the space that I was talking about earlier. This is the space from which you have the ability to choose, and it is within that choice that lies your freedom. Now you're going to have the opportunity to experience this for yourself. Find a place where you won't be disturbed for this next little while. Get your body in the most comfortable position, close your eyes, and get ready to experience the two roads technique.
With your eyes closed, focus on your breathing. Just allow each breath that you take to move you further and deeper into relaxation. That's right. Just allowing each breath that you take to wash over you in waves and ripples of comforting relaxation. The deeper that you allow yourself to move into relaxation, the better that you'll feel. And the better that you'll feel, the deeper that you'll go. I'm going to count downwards now from 10 to 1. With every descending number, allow yourself to become more and more relaxed. Starting now at 10, 9, letting go, 8, 7, 6, deeper and deeper relaxed, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, in your mind, think of an undesirable choice that you make in your life. An undesirable choice that you would like to change. Hold it in your mind. Good. Now imagine that you're standing at a fork in a road, a crossroads. And there are two paths in front of you. There is the path to the left, the low road. That is the road of continuing to make that choice. There is also another road that is to the right. This is the high road of making a new decision, a new choice for yourself and your life. Both of these roads take you in very different directions. This choice takes you in very different directions. And from this higher awareness, this place of higher information and knowledge, you can see all things clearly. You may look to the road on the left, and you can notice that path, that road of continuing with that undesirable choice, that undesirable behavior. If you so choose, you can even take yourself out on that road and notice how making that choice makes you feel. Maybe it makes you feel good for a little while. But perhaps there are undesirable things, undesirable feelings, undesirable thoughts that manifest as a result of making that choice. Today you're learning tools that will enable you to change your thinking. Today you're learning tools that will enable you to think differently. This tool that will enable you to change your thoughts and thinking so that you can start making better choices for yourself. So now that you're aware of the undesirable feelings, the undesirable thoughts that manifest as a result of making that choice, simply make a mental note of those things. And move yourself back, moving yourself back to the fork in the road. Realize now that you have choice, that you've always had choice. And between stimulus and response, there is that space. And within that space lies your freedom to choose your response. And so you look to the road on the right. The road on the right. The road of making a different choice for yourself. A new choice, a much better choice. And so you can see how clear the road on the right is. And just imagine yourself making that new choice, whatever that might be. That new and wonderful choice for yourself. As you see, hear, feel, and experience yourself making that choice now. Take yourself into times and places in the future where you experience yourself making this choice. Notice how good it feels. Notice how in control you are, in control of yourself and your life and your destiny. And that feels good. And you allow this to imprint itself in every cell of your body, every muscle, every nerve, every organ, so that when you open your eyes in just a few moments, you will know with every fiber of your being that you can always make this choice now. That's right, because you know about the other road. You know where it leads. And now you've chose differently for yourself. You've chosen life. You've chosen to feel good. You can stay on this road now. You can stay on this road of making good choices. And in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 10. As I do, bring yourself back to full waking consciousness. Starting now at 1, coming up. 2, emerging from relaxation. 3, 4, coming up now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Eyes wide open, back in the room. Wide awake, feeling very good in every way. Welcome back. Good work.
I hope that you found this video valuable and helpful. Please make sure that you subscribe to my videos so that you catch all of the upcoming episodes. Also, visit my website at www.donaldcurry.com. I have a variety of hypnosis MP3 programs that are available on my website. Take care and be well until next time.